have a tutorial on how I made this wig. Is the last wig tutorial that I made with the elastic band with the closure and stuff. So I got the hair from Princess Hair Shop. Is their Mongolian Kinky Curly. I think it's a new texture that they're offering, but I'm not doing a review. I'm just using it for this tutorial. So if you guys want more information on it, I'd say research, YouTube research all over the place and hear what people are saying. And I got 3 bundles of 14 inches and a 16-inch lace closure in the same texture. I don't even think they offer a shorter length closure, but I got a 16-inch Mongolian Kinky Curly closure, so the top is a little longer than the rest of the bottom, and I wanted like a layered look. The layers are not looking too great, so I have to fix it in order to fit me. That's basically one of the things that I'm going to show in this video, how I layer curly hair. I'm not saying I'm a professional. I'm not saying this is the way to do it. Please, people, don't kill me. This is just the way I like to do it, and it works for me. Okay? Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna link the tutorial in the information bar, and I'm also gonna put the hair information in the information bar if you guys want to check it out. Normally I would have smaller braids, but I was in a rush, so I just did like 4 big braids. So I don't think it would matter much since this is curly hair. It's not gonna show the difference much, but yeah. And when I did my wig video, like the wig tutorial and how I made this kind of wig, I told people that I left like a little bit of my hair like on the edges. This is what I meant. Like, this is about how much hair I leave out so that I can look natural around the hairline. Go ahead and put it on. So, like, one of the reasons why I have this part in the middle is so that I can align the parting in the wig with the parting in my own hair. And as you guys can see, the parting in the closure is too narrow. I need to widen it in order to match my own parting. And in the back, you can't really see anything because I sewed some hair underneath the cap. I showed that in the tutorial too. This is how the back looks like. If you want to put this kind of hair, like this kind of wig up in a ponytail, I'd recommend sewing it down in order to have like a smooth ponytail, but you can do whatever you want. It's up to you. And some people were saying, oh, how would you sew it down if you wanted to sew it down? Basically, if you wanted to sew it down, of course you wouldn't have the elastic band, and you would just sew down like the perimeter of the wig. Some people were asking me, can you attach the elastic band to the 3/4 wig without adding a closure? The purpose of the elastic band is to have the closure laid down flat without having to adhere it to your head. And if you don't have a closure, it kind of makes no sense to have an elastic band on the wig, because if you have a U part without a closure, this part will be open. You're gonna have to sew down the wig or clip it down or something. Because of the opening, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna part off like around this part of my head, like the temple. I'm gonna part off that section. So I'm gonna part off the bottom layer, and you just kind of like play around to see what you really want, you know. There's no rule to anything. Do whatever you want. I hate following rules. People are like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, no both lip with both eye. Who made these rules? Like, tell me. I want to know. Like, seriously, guys, live your life and just forget about the rest. Like, fuck all that. Like, just do whatever the fuck you want to do and forget what people gotta say or what stupid rules some people made up. If you want to wear green eyeshadow and purple lips, do it. So I finally got a shear. Like, people have been getting on me about using a regular craft scissors. See, this is my theory. As long as I'm able to get the job done, I really don't care what I use or how I did it. As long as I get there. That's what I care mostly about. I'm just gonna take little sections and work with them at a time. It might not be this small. You can take bigger sections if you want. But I'm just trying to show you how I do. And if you don't work well with scissors, you can get like a razor like this. I got mine from Sally's, but I like using scissors better. So so basically, you're just gonna gauge where you want it to start. Like me, I wanted to start like around where the middle of my ear is, like right there. I'm just gonna like cut down from there So yeah, so that you don't just have like a blonde cut, you have like an angled cut. So I'm just gonna do like the rest like that too. And at the end, if you're not satisfied with your result, you just like, you know, go in and, you know, do some little tweaking if needed. I'm talking a lot, I need to shut up. Right? Most of y'all probably think so. Maybe not most, but some of y'all be tripping on like the littlest shit. But oh well, it's whatever. And like the back, to me, I just kind of like gauge it. If you're not confident about the back, I'd say get a mirror in front of you and one at the back of you so that you can see yourself from the mirror in the back, and you know, look in the mirror in the front and you see yourself from the back. So if that makes sense, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. And just kind of gauge where I want it to be, so, and then I cut down. Since I'm right-handed, the right side could be a little challenging for me, so I just kind of like do my hand like that, and you know, and remember the middle of your ears, so because you want both sides to like line up, so you just like cut down. Okay, now you can fix whatever is not looking right. If you see this girl, she be fire. She be fire. It's get too bad. I'm missing a girl like this. I think I like the way it's looking right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and widen the part a little bit and see what it's looking like, and then define the curls to see whether I gotta do any more modifications. So I'm gonna be using like just a regular tweezer. I'm just gonna pluck out hair randomly from the center. You don't want to do it at one spot at the same time, but you just want to like, let's say one here, and then you go to the other side and take another one out. And you just keep doing that until you get it to your desired look. I think I got it wide enough to my liking. And you don't want a defined parting, because a defined parting screams unnatural. So you want it to be like not so straight, just like maybe wobbly a little bit. And the closure is a little bit too bulky, so it's kind of like bulky on this part right here. And what I like to do with a bulky closure, instead of like tweezing it, which could take forever, I just like part it randomly in different places, and then cut off some hair randomly from the root of the closure, making sure not to cut the lace. And you try as much as possible not to cut too close to the front, like the hairline area. Just cut like around the parting area and stuff. And I didn't bleach my closure. To define the curls, I'm gonna be using this Moroccan Curling Perfection Definer Cream. I'm just gonna add a little bit of it into a spray bottle right here. Got my spray bottle from the dollar store because some people still ask me stuff like that. And this one was gifted to me from Princess Hair Shop like a long time ago. I'm gonna add like a little bit, just like a few squirts, and I'm gonna fill the rest up with water. Now I'm gonna stop touching it and wait for a few minutes for it to air dry. Okay, so the hair is mostly dry and I'm definitely loving the results. Like, I don't even think I need concealer for the part either or any kind of makeup. I think it matches pretty nicely. Like, it's not too bad. I might end up adding some eyeshadow or concealer in like a few days, but right now I don't even want to do anything anymore. I'm just gonna add some of my Fantasia Icy styling gel. And as you can see, like, you can't really see the band that much. Like, my edges is sort of camouflaging it, and the hair that I sewed underneath the cap when I was making the wig is also camouflaging it, so that's good. I ended up trimming like a little bit off the end, so maybe now it's about 12 inches. I finger combed it a little bit more because I wanted more volume, and you know, the more I finger comb it, I'm liking it even more. I know some people are gonna ask me what a beauty supply store alternative to this hair is. I'd say if you're in a lower budget and you just want like a quick hairstyle, you can check out Entree Baby Waves. A lot of people have talked about it on YouTube. I've never used it myself, but from the look of other people's hair, like the curl pattern and stuff, it's sort of similar to this one. Of course, it's not gonna last as long as a steam process virgin hair, but you know, you get a good use out of it. So if you want to check that out, I'll provide information in the information bar. For those that don't want to use a closure and you just want to use your hair to blend with the hair, you can try like a perm rod or cold wave rod. I think that's what they call it. You can get it at your local beauty supply stores, and they come in different sizes, so you can use it to match up with different curl patterns that you want to blend your own hair with. I ended up adding some of my LA Girl concealer, and I just added it to the part and just blended it in, and that is what it looks like. Because when I took a picture, like, you could see the difference, but after adding this and I took a picture, it went to normal. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye bye.